time. What time is it? It's time to swatch this puppy. If you want to see swatches, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and as I mentioned, we are going to swatch this palette. It is high time I do it. The Chocolate Gold palette by Too Faced. Let me just open up this palette and show you, not as though you haven't seen it before. Now, I don't know if you would have seen it from everyone, but there is a how-to guide in this palette showing a bunch of different options for how to use the various golds, or not golds. And I always like these as ideas, inspiration for the palettes that we receive. I know Makeup Forever does it, Lise Wattier does it, Too Faced does it. I just find them really helpful, especially if you are a little bit intimidated by a palette. They're fantastic. Now, let's talk about this guy. So I really like the packaging. It's my favorite one of the Too Faced bar type palettes. And on the back, it gives you a little bit of a description and the weights and whatnot. So let's take a look inside. And I really thought it was time to swatch this because we are just gold obsessed right now in the makeup community. And this one was in my top 10 palette video. I will put the video right here. And I thought, how stupid of me, and I look at it on a regular basis. Now, stupid of me, two things. I've had it for a while. I've had it since May. I haven't swatched it yet, and obviously I haven't done an eye look with it. Oh, by the way, if you're curious about this eye look, I will put the video right here. I did film the look, so if you're curious about that, and it is trying to recreate the type of look that you could do with the Naked Honey. So if you're curious, I would suggest you check it out. And without further ado, let's get back into this palette. So there are a total of, I should know this by now, 5, 11, and 5, 16 shadows in here. And it's the usual format. I think it's the same format as the original Chocolate Bar palette. And it has just a few mattes. It looks like it has 4 mattes out of the whole deal. And I think we can go pretty much row by row, but I don't have, let's see here. Yeah, we'll do 4 sets of swatches. I'll do 4 swatches at a time with my fingers, and yeah, I'm really curious to do these. I think I'm going to keep the mattes for last and take care of all of the shimmers first. I don't think shimmers / metallics. It's a little bit hard to tell in the pan right now. And let's get this going. I'm going to use my left hand, and all of the swatches will go on to this arm. I'm pretty sure I can manage to put 16 on there. We will see. I think I'm going to start my left to right, sorry, ring light, my left to right, and again, I will leave those mattes for last. And who knows, I may end up doing the mattes on the other arm. So first off is Moneybags. My hands are dry. Moneybags, Chocolate Gold, which I think is one of the reasons that folks get the palette. Rich Girl is next. And we're going to finish with Love and Cocoa. That's a cute name. Okay, Moneybags. Chocolate Gold. That really makes me think of the gold in the Naked Honey. And this one is Rich Girl. It's quite nice. And then the last one is Love and Cocoa. They all apply really, really smoothly. I think I'm just going to, I think I did a lousy job with the swatch on, I think it's not Rich Girl, it's Moneybags. I'm just going to redo that one just a little bit so that you have an appropriate swatch. There we go. I think that's a better look. Okay, so there's the first 4. I'm going to wipe my fingers, and I should show you the fingers because I think that that shows a little bit more how it would look on the eye. Looks really nice. This one is obviously super, super beautiful. They're all nice. They're all nice. I mean, like I said in my top 10 video, I just look at that palette and I'm inspired. So I can only imagine that using it is going to be obviously even better. Okay, next 4. So the next 4 that I'm going to be doing is Old Money. The next one after that is New Money, Famous, and Classy and Sassy. So Old Money, New Money, Famous, and Classy and Sassy. So let's get those done. Okay, I don't know where all these fibers come from. Maybe they're coming from my wet ones. Not sure. All right, so here we go, Old Money. Oh, that is beautiful. Next one, New Money. And that one is Famous. And finally, Classy and Sassy. Gosh, my hands are so dry. Sorry, guys. I don't think that New Money came out so well. Here are the fingers. Ooh, it's kind of a duochrome, hey? So let's just do that one just one more time because it just did not come through. Everything else came through okay, but just not this one. Okay, that's better. You can actually see the little bit of a blue shift in the pink there. I'm liking them so far. Some of them are the more predictable colors that you see it in the pan and you know you're going to like it. But overall, they're all solid colors. I already see some dupes though. There are 2 colors like this that are very, very much the same in the Violet Voss Like a Boss palette. So if you have that palette, you might want, and you like those first 2 colors, you might want to check that out. All right, wiping the fingers. Yeah, the fibers are definitely coming from the wet ones. That's okay, I'm just wiping my hands after the wet ones, that's fine. Let's go to the next 4. So we have the last 4 shimmers, which I think it's a very intriguing row. I wish I could read the names as I'm going here. Holla for a Dollar is this one. Gold Dipped is this one. Then we have Livin' Lavish and Dripping Diamonds, which I'm just going forward a little bit so that you can really see the colors. I am going to like this row for sure. Holla for a Dollar makes me think of the, oh, what's it called? Gilded Ganache in the original chocolate bar palette. That is my favorite color out of that palette. And I have a feeling that Holla for a Dollar is going to be the same. Oh gosh, yeah. It also makes me think of Rune from Cleona Cosmetics. All right, so here we go. Holla for a Dollar. I don't remember the second one. What's this one? Gold Dipped. This next one is Living Lavish. And finally we have Drippin' Diamonds. Oh, oh, that's awesome. That is a great color. And I really like that New Money and Livin' Lavish. I think it's Livin' Lavish, yeah. I really like that combo. I can just see it looking so, so good. And I guess my prediction was right. I am going to end up doing, I think I'm going to do the mattes, all the mattes on the back of my hand, or maybe, no, I'll do it the classic way so I can show you the whole thing at once. I'm definitely not disappointed with this first color there, Holla for a Dollar. And I should take out the gilded ganache because shoot, it looks really, really similar. And here are the fingers. Let me just do gilded ganache just for the heck of it because I'm telling you, it is so, so similar. Okay, here is gilded ganache right here. So let's take a look here. Oh, come on, it's really, really close. So let's try it out. Maybe it has a little bit more brown, but it's looking pretty similar. I'm just gonna put it right underneath. Okay, it's a little bit more chocolate. The other one has a little bit more olive green. Don't know if you can see it. That's really hard for you to see. I'll put a little bit more on, and then I'll give you a better look, better angle with the camera. So here are the two. So Holla for a Dollar definitely has more olive green, and it might actually displace gilded ganache. I think this one's nicer, so that's great. Little sidebar there. Let's go right into the mattes. Swiping my fingers one more time here to make sure they're very clean. And the mattes are these last four right here. And so we'll go top to bottom. So we've got Cocoa Truffle, Decadent, which is that requisite black to make everything a little bit darker in the palette. And then we've got So Bougie. Can't stand the word bougie. Especially, it's the spelling I don't like. That new spelling. Don't like it. Oh, crap. Okay, I just swatched them on my hand because I put them on the wrong side. But I'm going to rebuild them, or build them up. So let me just make sure that I've got all the swatches as good as I can get them. So this is the first pass. And let me just swatch them a second time. Mattes usually require a second go. Not always, but often. Okay, so let's do that again. So much for using the other arm. But that's all right. This is going to work. So this is a second pass with all four of the mattes. And here we go. So we start off with Cool Truffle, Decadent, So Bougie, and the last one is Rollin' in Dough. That black though, it's good. I can see how that would be a good matte, black matte to build up a shadow. Very, very nice. Yeah, I like all of them, and yeah, that black matte would definitely do a good job. So good, some good, very, very good base colors, and then some pretty decent shimmers. Out of all of them, what am I super excited about? I really appreciate this one, the So Bougie, despite the name. That's such a good base color when you have nothing on. Not obviously for any skin tone, but definitely that is one that I'm going to be going after. Definitely love Holla for a Dollar, because obviously if Gilded Ganache was my favorite, this reminded me of it. It means I will really like it. This one gives me Urban Decay vibes, but I can definitely see using it. When I think a purple I like, I tend to think Urban Decay. Let's see here. This one, like I said, Violet Voss vibes right there, and this one is a definite dupe for that gold in the Naked Honey, because it's kind of a popping, very yellow gold. And no question for this one, and this one would look good on practically anyone. And this is a good pairing right there. Holla for a Dollar and this one, love it. And for the lover of cool toned looks, this one is beautiful. That kind of is, it's a silver, but it's not a too much in your face silver. It's it has a little bit of softness to it. There's a bit of a blue undertone. It's not just icy silver, and I think that looks pretty good. At least that's what I'm seeing. Let's take a look at the palette one more time. Yeah, it has a little bit of a, looks like a tiny bit of a blue tint to it. And I see it going really well with the with that deeper purple. What else? Maybe with that green. More with the cooler tones, but yeah, it did not disappoint. I knew based on the colors that I would really like what I would find in this palette, and they apply very smoothly. I have to say, in a less tacky way, they do make me think of Morphe shimmers and metallics in that you go into it and it just glides on your skin. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So there we go. All of the shimmers and metallics and all of the mattes. I hope you found this set of swatches entertaining, if not useful. What do you think of the chocolate gold palette? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you like Too Faced shadows in general or not? I would love to hear your thoughts below. And I would also like to hear if you would like to see a first impressions on camera using this palette. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.